elephant sit? Where does an elephant sit? Joy and Zatari.
This room is filled with enormous elephants. Madam Elephant Contest Master. Fellow Elephant Toastmasters. And our most welcomed elephant guests. Where does an elephant sit? You've all heard it. Anywhere he wants to. Why? Because he's huge. He is massive. I'm talking about tonnage here. So with this immense stature in the animal kingdom, he gets to do whatever he wants. And yet, there is a very peculiar phenomenon that takes place. If you ever visit the circus, you'll see an elephant in the menagerie section tied up to a rope. And at the end of the rope is a puny little stake in the ground. And the elephant doesn't even try to move. He's captive. He's a prisoner. It doesn't make sense. And this phenomenon happens to people. Little by little, a change takes place. But we don't start off that way. Why does the elephant find himself bound? When he's very young, he is smaller in stature and muscle strength. And they do stake him with a heavy post that he can't get away from. And he tries to get away, that young spirit, trying and trying and trying. He tries to break away, but he can't. And he's harassed, and he's beaten by trainers, and eventually he gets it. I can't go from here. I'm limited. Even though, as time goes by and he's in another stage in his life, and he is the big elephant, this guy, with a casual flip of his leg, he could take that stake out of the ground. He can crush cement boulders. He's so strong. We too, people, are born as free spirits, children. You'll hear of children say, I'll be anything. I'll be the President of the United States. We all have that in us, and we all started off that way. But little by little, it seems like a vine grows around our ankle, then our leg, and as time goes by, we experience life. We are disappointed. We are rejected. We are betrayed. We are defeated. We reach failures. We experience pain, emotional and physical. And little by little, this vine, without us even knowing it, we feel like we're limited. We have boundaries. And we don't even talk about it. It's just something we don't think of. But this is something that isn't true. I've been thinking a lot about this rope lately. And it's very interesting. And I think it's nonsense, absolute nonsense. And we need to realize that we are powerful elephants, all of us. We are incredible. We can do amazing things. Look at all the world around us, all the people who have lived before us and are living now. They have accomplished great things: architecture, engineering, the electronic world that we see today. These are just samples of what we all are capable of doing. And everyone in this room, you have already done great things. But I believe you are already good at these particular things because you have already spent time doing that. But you haven't even thought of or experienced the many, many, many great things that you are capable of. It is just amazing. And all these other people that have experienced all these successes, they have had, I've heard of all these stories, and so have you. They've had mishaps, tragedy, failures, one right after another, but that's part of the whole package. When you actually bust through and strive and suffer and conquer eventually, you experience the great picture and you realize that the hardships were part of all that, not a bad story and the story ends there. We have our whole universe to explore. We have limitless possibilities and potential in all of us. And that's very exciting. I've always heard the sky's the limit. I think the universe is the limit. Or better yet, from Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. Why not? Why are we not thinking like that more often? Where's that child in us that thinks broadly? I can do it all. I can. Why not? No matter what we are going through, we need to realize that this is a wonderful existence in life. I had a friend in college, and as we stood on the third level of the stairway outside and looking down at the green grass and watching students pass by, he told me, "I'm flunking out. I'm going home." And I was a good friend. I did talk with him. But I wish I would have said something else. I would have said, "Don't quit. Hang in there. If you have to sit out for a semester, come back." Unfortunately, I think in most situations like this, people feel very hurt. They go another path in life, and they always carry that hurt. But no matter what our struggles are, I don't think it's about feeling bad, feeling defeated. Look at it as part of life. So what I got an F? So what I got 5 Fs? And I wanted to make A's. So what I got fired? Big, fat, hairy deal. Go ahead. Send me some more failures. I can take it. Bring it on. I'll bounce them right out of the ballpark. Because that's what life's about. It's about fighting back and relinquishing the experience. You can do everything and great as an elephant can. You are elephants. Madam Contest Master.